Say they relayed like a mile or two of the IT.
Is that just for sampling or just for?
That was their original main line when they started the museum. And again, it was a little cheaper when this line was slated for abandonment.
Yeah.
But they just bought it in its entirety.
Because this still connects up in Monticello with the old IC and Wabash mains. So they still have access to the real world.
And again, their main is.
But the train didn't fall over.
So if we're not, if you're not, we can just go home.
If I wasn't, I would jump on the equipment.
If you really want to.
Yeah, well, a t-shirt that I don't fit. That alone's worth $88.
And they recreated an IT staff. Right.
So the IT is a bike now right there.
Oh my God, if I had to ride this for work every day, I'd puke. Like when they're going faster, you go faster, and there's a heater all over the place.
And they can better track. I mean, their main line is very immaculate.
Yeah, there's barely room for two as it is, so you can swap them out, but just make sure you hang on real tight. Once we shut back the other way, though, you can't let anybody out there going that way. But
You might as well go up and just look at
thank you.
Thank you, that was great.
the train and way to take through it.
my knowledge, it went straight and well.
Yes, but I've been here since 2018. And yeah.
So you learned a lot since you've been
Yep. Travis has been here since Model T days.
Really? Oh, wow.
Been a while. Our engineer today, Ed, he hired on with the L&M in the late 60s.
Wow.
Our conductor, John Crawford, worked for the Illinois Central for 40-something years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You got a lot of history from
Yes, we do. Yes, open air
So the IT came in and then turned left onto Market Street, so came along through here. I think that's still the berm right there. That looks like the berm.
Yeah. It looks like it kind of went up the street.
Okay, that's where it was. Yep, so parallel.
It must have been running on the street.
And that's
then.
Livingston Street. So the IT went there. And then went up to Market Street and turned left. And now this where the depot was usually is a parking lot now.
Okay.
So we could actually drive past there when we're on our way to the mountain.
Yeah, no, we will. Calm down, Andy. You're getting sweaty.
I'm excited.
It's a little on the short side. It's about 14 seconds.
had a big tree right where that branch was. They had a big tree fall down recently. So if you look in the trees, you can still see the old IT trestle.
Yep. A little bit of the main line still exists in our yard, and it just and then parallels all the way up to Flaggers. Right.
So if our tower operator doesn't like that being called 36, what does he like? I won't, but
that is signal 36.
Right, it's in the book. I can literally read it.
Well, the tower operator's not the authority on it, so take that as you will. And plus it says 36 right on it.
Yeah.
Which makes it intermediate, which means red over red what?
Still just restrict. Lights are on, Dusty. Crossing 33. Are we still running early?
Yeah. I usually turn at 10 too. First now we're gonna get somebody at the head end, the line will switch for red.
Do you need a spot to get extra cars? Understood, thank you. A lot of hawks out today.
They always love when you scare up the mice. A lot of times at East Troy, they dive bomb the front of the car.
Yeah. So what's your crew training like up there as far as your requirements and time lengths go?
Well, you got to become a conductor first, learn everything to do with that. Then afterward, we'll train you for usually on straight air equipment, so like streetcars and that. And it depends on the operator as to how much time it takes. Then we move on to train air and MU cars. And like I say, it just depends on the time. Right, dude?
Yeah.
There's a couple of them running up there.
Well,
There are a couple of them running up there.
usually they move. All right, Ed. I think we're going to the day.
Yeah, most of the equipment limits, he's got them under control. He's made a big set.
It's crazy to me, you know, because you're an engineer, so you can feel what he's doing and know. It's good knowledge to have.
Now he released it, he's pushing on it.
You can tell he's got good experience though, because he's taking nice slow application.
He was a freight engineer for 35 years, so
Yeah, he hired on at the L&N.
Okay.
So
that's good enough, Ed. We need to turn.
Yeah.
I'll be 15 minutes late pulling in the station.
each trail, do you guys have like an hours requirement, or how many trips you have to take before you can get on to the next one? Or is it just like a you're competent or you're not kind of thing?
Yeah, it's more or less how good, like, you're. It depends. Some people got a good knack for it.
Designed for our rascals to get up to it. Then they're just gonna live together.
Do we have more than one working student?
Yeah, just the one.
This system was invented in 1843 in England, and this is before electricity was other than a laboratory curiosity. So the power switches. The black levers are track switches, the blue levers are locks, and then the red levers are signals. Now, a switch lever back is lined for straight through. A switch lever pulled out would be lined curved. Now you notice the light went out. I pulled number 9, the light went out. That's because electrically the circuit's been broken. There is a point detector on the switch, so if somebody was to run downstairs with a switch key and unlock and throw the switch, then I'd be able to go further with it. But all switches, regardless of what position they're in, have to be locked in place before a train can be allowed to travel over. So when you throw a signal, you have to have the lock lever for that switch or route locked in place. So I've got a train going to depart in 25 minutes from the depot, so I've got switch number 6, the lock is number 7, it's locked, and I pulled signal 2, and you can see the green light out there close up on the board. Now, I can take that away, but if I do so, my lock lever is locked up. So I have to run time. Now, fortunately, I can give back the same signal without having to run time. This really is 2 separate railroads. I've got a 5-way junction up top that is part of the old Illinois terminal tracks, and then the parallel Illinois Central main line, I have a 3-way junction. So when he backs out of the station, he's going to come out here to a switch way out past those trees, and then he's going to head for town. So I need to give him lock number 12 switch, which I have here. I have 13 locks. I need to give him green light to go to town. So now I'm done until the train passes the town. Where it gets complicated is if you want to do a crossover move. Then it gets complicated. Or if you want to come out of one of the side tracks. Now our intention is to put power switch on number 6 and a power switch on number 12 and connect 9 and 10 with rods. So we can demonstrate both, yeah, come on in, close the door. We can demonstrate both the modern way of throwing switches and the old-fashioned one. Ah,